Alrighty then. Hello. How you doing? Just in time. Well, that's good. Was this an area we could explore, or was it partially not? Well, pish posh. Close enough. Pish posh, tish tosh. We just erase them from pure and utter existence. Nice! I might. Just had a couple of tiny Reese cups, you know, get that energy flowing. You know, the usual thing people eat to get energy and shit like that.
Dead quiet. Where'd everybody go?
I could have sworn I saw something pop up right there, but it must have been like a visual issue. I cast doom and destruction on that daemon. We have hit all of the buttons. Oh, that place we just went to. We can now go in there.
Elevator taken care of.
Why are you facing this way, camera? That's not even close to where the enemies are. You dum-dum. You ding-dong. Alright, so I do plan on, let's see. Doing the, second version of this as well, because obviously there's two ways to play this. There's the normal way, which is just Noctis, and then there's the significantly easier way, which is playing as, Gladio and Ignis. I plan on doing the harder way first, and then turning around and doing Gladio and Ignis. That is the plan. They got it. They are dead.
This whole city gives me the chills.
Well, the whole city's dead, so...
Too quiet for comfort.
How does it feel to be powerless? Can't help your friends if you can't help yourself.
Gotta hurry and find them, wherever they are.
Can't you simply taste the air of foreboding?
Creepy laughter.
These don't look like typical MTs.
I mean,
Must be tiring having to run all the time.
why should
That
I avoid
magic is a
them?
royal disappointment.
Like, really, why would I hide from these enemies that I can just simply cast the spell of die from a distance? And it's not like regular Final Fantasy games where it might work. No, no, no. This is a guaranteed die. It's like a dice with all 20s. Your action is guaranteed. Sir, I am trying to pick up this item, you son
Something
of a
different
bitch.
about them. Something off.
Ah, a restroom. Ah, this allows me to change my route at any time. No freebies? I'm gonna make double saves each time I'm here just to allow me to, do whatever. Alright, game wants me to go over there, so let's go over here.
There's some streaker running around here.
Like I said, why do anything else when I can just hold out my hand and say death?
It's all coming along swimmingly, isn't it?
Swimmingly. A lot of dead things. You're dead. You're dead. You don't even have fucking hitboxes.
Can't afford to get spun around. Hey, Prompto! Wait!
Surprise, bitch! Don't you love it when they show your custom created characters in the cutscenes? No items? It's kind of lame. Nothing like ruining a serious moment when you see Chocobo but Prompto. Well, that was easy.
Huh. And what have we here? Clearance level. Nice.
Security clearance raised to level 2. Access to level 2 zones authorized.
Authorized. I saw a pretty Chocobo lady just walking to the left. Except for it wasn't a lady, it was just our Prompto, but... I mean, you could put that on a censored screen, too.
Poor Prompto must be feeling the heat right about now.
Feeling the heat. Oh.
Invalid key.
No, my
Data
key.
retrieved. Security clearance level 2.
My key, it was invalidated.
Invalid key. Data retrieved. Security clearance level 2.
Damn it! It won't budge!
Damn it! I feel like Prompto's character model is kind of broken. We're supposed to see him still moving throughout this level, but it broke. Which is something I supremely enjoy. Of course.
Noct! Help me!
Help me.
Get out of my way!
I erased the Utu-Tutu from existence instance. It's like it was never there. Ba ba da ba. Ba ba da bum. Rescue. But there's nobody here.
Another trick.
I told
Back to
you
square one.
we somehow broke it. I don't know how, but we broke it somehow, some way.
Security clearance raised to level 3.
Level
Access to level 3. Zones authorized.
That's one of my personal favorites. Oh, you should have seen the look on your face. You'd best hurry. Next time, it might really be your friend. Are you certain it wasn't the real thing? Wouldn't want to make a mistake.
So yeah, the only DLC like story part I knew was actually Ignis. Ignis was the only one I knew like what had happened to him. So I knew that he lost his sight because he used the royal arms when he is, you know, not capable. But I didn't know Gladio went and fought. I didn't know. I don't know what Prompto's story is. I don't know Ardyn's story. I did find out that the companion's story is in fact an actual game, and it's not just some kind of multiplayer thingy. I mean, it's both. So we'll be playing that as well.
Oh, it's just so unfair.
It's just so unfair. I knew it was coming. Don't trust a dead enemy unless you did the deed yourself.
Your heart's desire, so close now. Soon it will be within your grasp. I suggest you take the central elevator. It will take you to your goal.
Aren't you helpful now?
Laser beams. Oh, it's unresponsive. Oh, that's lame. Are you starting to remember this area of the game? In terms of, like, the story, not the fact that we just did this with, Ignis?
If a king cannot protect himself, how is he to protect others? Because we're in the last 2 chapters right now. Essentially.
All keyed up.
Apparently I needed a generator key. We're for sure not finishing the main story today. We are for sure finishing the main story this weekend. But it's whatever, however extra we want to get done tomorrow, that'll be up in the air. I'm leaning towards, depending on what time we finish the main story tomorrow, we'll either do episode prompto, or we'll start doing some of those bonus end-game dungeons. Post-game dungeons. And then, not next week, because remember, next week there will be no Final Fantasy weekend, due to it being holidays. But the weekend after that, we'll do the DLCs and shit. And then in January, I think we'll start Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. And it's DLC as we prepare for Final Fantasy VII Part 2. Yay! Electric Boogaloo!
Oh, now they've found you.
Exciting? Yes. Is it hydromatic? As much as you hate Ardyn, he plays an amazing villain. Antagonist, protagonist, anti-hero, villain. He plays every part, in my opinion, very, very well. Because at first, you don't know what the fuck he's doing. Then you figure out what he's doing. Then you figure out who he is. But then you figure out you don't actually know who he is. And then you really figure out who he is. And then he really gets down to business. And then he just taunts you. Like the scoundrel he is. Okay, game, I know you want me to update the key card, but I have yet to find the location to update my key card. I guess it could be here. It's not up here. I mean, was it down there and I just... No, there's no, lower stairs, across to the south end, just to the corner and the right. Man, I was already over here. You mean to say this is actually where I needed to be? Oh, I don't think I went over here. Did I? Maybe I did. Oh yeah, this wasn't the place. Where the fuck? Oh, this is where I got the generator key. Unless I was supposed to... Hold on. Bro, I don't know. I feel like I got lost here my first playthrough as well. So that's cool. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay, well, that was my idea. No, that's where we go later. Popsicle sticks. Okay, it says moving east, you'll spot a gargantua, blah blah blah. Hug the left wall after it passes. Pathway near the left wall. Look for a path that goes above a lower path. Oh. Whatever. Couple of goodies. Get the dynamo, got the dynamo. Flesh fortifier, got the flesh fortifier. Tempered shield, got the tempered shield. Elixir. To the northeast side to get it. Wait, did all I need was a generator key card? Hold on a second. Have I been done and I didn't even realize it? Motherfucker. I have been done with it. No wonder I couldn't figure it out.
Don't look down, don't look down.
Motherfucker.
The higher you climb, the further you fall.
The higher you climb, the further you fall. Do-do. And here you see the fate of Revis. We have obtained every single royal arm. Sword of the Father.
Rest easy. Your work is done.
See, Noctis may have the storm's blessing, but his powers remain as feeble as a breeze. Open your eyes, Lunafreya, and see the futility of your toils. He is unworthy of your sacrifice. And of King Regis's sword. Rely upon the Alticians if you must, and cease all contact with the Empire. If you seek a covenant, you know full well the cost. Should Noctis succeed in claiming the power, I shall gladly restore his father's sword to him. So Ravis only opposed you because he did not wish for his sister to die. For what he saw as a useless and utterly pointless ceremony. But because we have succeeded...
Let's see what your sword can do.
He wants to, he was gonna return the sword. Because then he believed that Noctis was the one to fulfill the prophecy.
Can't you simply taste the air of foreboding? Did you hear that? There's something out there.
What's this smoke? Where's it coming from? No can do.
Aha! Well, you can't say I didn't warn you.
Getting thicker by the second. Need to stop it.
I feel like we just have a really strong passive regen right now because we're literally not caring about this poison. Hit the button!
Oh, it's clear. That was close.
Oh, you're such a tease.
Oh, you're such a tease. Oh, behave. Metal scrap, metal scrap. It's a scrap of metal, yap. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Now, what you're supposed to be doing is using the Sword of the Father, but why do that when I have a Ring of Death? Ding dong. Ding dong ding.
Security clearance raised to level 4. Access to level 4 zones authorized.
Noctis has the power of the dark holes.
You really are helpless without your friends babysitting you. I have grave doubts about your friends.
Let's see, is there a preferred time when the game wants me to, like, switch? Nope. They really should make a much better way for you to, like, be able to do both paths instead of, like... I think there's a way to do it from, like, the menu screen, too. Once you pass through all of this, I guess. I don't know, but I'm making another save just in case. Because, funnily enough, it took, the 6th
Tragedy
patch
could strike
for this
at
game
any moment.
before they actually bothered to add in their part. Because before it was just this. Look at this thing. He's got no life left. He's literally a stick.
Whatever the hell that is, I don't think I want to mess with it.
It's invulnerable to death, and yet I still killed it. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think?
Power must have gone out. First keys, now power. What next?
What was that noise? Is it scary being on your own?
Not at all. Instead, the things that creep about in the night should be more afraid of me creeping about in the night.
Ain't much, but it's better than nothing.
I love surprises. You'll fall for anything.
You know what I find really disappointing? Like, this game and story is so good. But Noctis really lets it down. By being Noctis. Because, like, you know, they definitely learned with Clive. Clive, significantly better Protagio. But of course, I am very excited for whatever we come next in terms of 17. Or are they going to do what has been rumored, which was completely get rid of the Final Fantasy name? Which I think, unfortunately, is a huge mistake if they do decide to get rid of the Final Fantasy name. Because, you know, the entire franchise has been completely built around the name. So you really can't get rid of it at this point. Even if you don't like it, like, you know, it's like Pokemon's still called Pokemon, they just have, like, other things with it. Dragon Quest is Dragon Quest, they just have other titles within its name. Finally, it fucked off. But, so, here's what I'm worried about with, Square and wanting to change the Final Fantasy name.
Are you serious?
Is that they may lose out on fans and money because they'll release a game that is Final Fantasy, but not labeled Final Fantasy, but people won't know that it is because it's not called Final Fantasy. So instead of, you know, a triumphant game, you end up with a subpar selling because nobody realizes what it is. They have an established brand. If they want to stop calling them 17, 18, 19, be Final Fantasy Crystals and Stars, I don't fucking know. Like, stop giving it numbers if you don't want to call them numbers. We have Lightning Returns. That's 13-3, okay?
Ain't much, but it's
You're just like, I want to play Final Fantasy Crystals and Stars. But while thinking on it after I said that last thing, one reason they might not do it is because there's like 40 Final Fantasy games out there, but like Final Fantasy Tactics never really jumped off because it's not Final Fantasy. It's a Final Fantasy, you know? It's hard. They have an established way of doing their games, unfortunately, and... in terms of marketing and everything else, they should not change it up.
The Empire made considerable inroads into the science of demons. Well, after I showed them the way, of course. We'd managed to make demons right here.
Make?
Ever wonder where demons come from? Once upon a time, they were children of nature, beasts and men. Oh, and you've killed so many.
Did you pick up on what he just said? Demons are.
Your head can do more than wear a crown. Use it.
A vanishing sickness. Huh.
A vanishing sickness. Yes, as we're listening to him and reading these reports, I'm starting to remember more and more and more about this entire game. An entire village has simply vanished.
Mysterious disappearances.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you're lost.
Don't worry. Ardyn will for surely tell you exactly all the information you want to hear. Because he ever so much wishes to tell you everything. Word for word.
The infantry units you callously dub MTs, all the units babes in this very facility. Imprinted with serial codes and incubated until they were strong enough to fight. What a pity. Innocent souls fated to suffer at the hands of a foreign king. Well, not so empty after all, are they?
Mass production of Magitech troopers. Basically, all the MTs we've been fighting are actually simply clones. Cloned bodies. But that's not the half of it. But we'll let Ardyn tell us the other half once we get there. Okay, all that's left is the bottom. So we're gonna switch off A. Switch on B.
Oh, well done, my boy. The most fascinating tidbit about your dear Prompto.
What?
Turns out he's not empty either. He's got quite the skeleton in his closet.
Epidemic proportions. That can't be good. All the patients up and disappeared? That makes no sense.
So they haven't outright said this last piece of information yet. It's just you're supposed to infer it from everything you're reading and the hints Ardyn is telling you. But I can't remember if he actually flat out says it or not, so I'm going to wait a little bit before I give us a bigger reveal. Unless you have pieced together the information yourselves. Well, that one very blatantly just spelled it out.
Security clearance raised to level 5. Access to level 5 zones authorized.
basically, well, no, I'll hold off. I'm pretty sure the story explains it, but I can explain more later, if necessary. Yeah, that's true.
The hell is this place? What are they keeping inside? Not sure what that is, but I got a hunch it's bad. Don't like it one bit.
Not one bit.
Bet there's something here. Which means it's locked. And if there's a lock, there's a key.
But, yeah. I'll let the game do a bit of explaining before I jump in and do my... explaining.
Wasn't expecting that. Things are looking up.
How will this story end, I wonder?
Intruder alert. Mobilizing dormant Magitech infantry.
What the? Wait. Is that what's waiting inside? Oh, even more of them.
Where are your friends? You don't think they ran off without you? You still haven't found Gladio? Only a matter of time before Ignis bumbles into a trap. You must feel very much alone right now.
And yeah, I wasn't trying to like not say it for spoiler reasons. It's more like I don't want to jump ahead for information that I retain and remember when the game hasn't fully explained everything yet. So I guess it is slight
Security
spoiler,
clearance
but also
raised to level 6. Access to level 6.
I want, you know, the
Zones
game to explain it as we go.
Your buddies have bright
Well.
lives ahead of them. Don't take it personally if they choose their own over yours.
No time, no time.
Not so tough without your borrowed toys, are you?
It's like, what's he talking about? I'm doing great.
You really are helpless without your friends babysitting you.
I knew there was a piece of candy here. Aha! The Wallbreaker wave test report. Inhibiting the Kingglaive warping and spellcasting. See? They had planned on utilizing this to specifically take us out.
In case there was any doubt, it's a trap.
Well, no shit. Of course it's a trap.
Didn't see that coming.
What do you mean you didn't see that coming?
Hurry, while your dawdle people are dying.
I really gone and done it now. Claudio!
Where are you?
Nox in trouble. Got him. There ought to be a kill switch nearby. Find it. Well, how do you know that? I believe it's the reason we were brought here.
A little pay has never hurt anyone. On you go.
On you go.
How the hell did you get here?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
After we were separated, we received help from the usual suspect.
That bastard's playing with us. But at least we're together.
All but one of us.
Reunited with your retainers at last. How very touching. Must be a fine feeling, having friends. Look how happy you are.
Look how happy you are. You have
I pray you
friends.
find your dear Prompto soon.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna return to the title because I believe I should be able to do the other part of this now. Theoretically. Now, how true that is up to the game, but. Brum, bum, boom, boom. Now, how you load it is the question. I don't think it's under DLC, is it? No. So there's... It says you can, but how you do that, I don't know. Actually, there's a pretty easy way for me to figure this out. It's called Google. Okay, so I have to finish it first. Okay, that's how. Okay, I have to finish the chapter. At least the game, I found out how. Ba-da-da. Okay. Once we finish this chapter, then we can do it. Well, then why doesn't the guide frickin' say, once you finish the chapter? Oh, well. Let's go over here first. Prompt is fine. An autonomous armament.
Locked, meaning there's someone inside?
Hey, you alright?
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I'm fine. Thank you, Noct.
No sweat.
Tell me, were you worried about me?
Of course.
Of course I was. What kind of question is that?
Of course. That's why you came. Like I believed you would.
Prompto.
That's why I told myself I couldn't die. Not until I could see you. And hear you tell me I'm not a fake. That I'm the real me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Everything's alright now.
Don't be sorry. We got our feather boy. Because as you know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. Let's see.
Noct. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I've heard this sound before. On the train, just before your weapons failed you. It's nearby. and it may hold the key to restoring your power.
The key to restoring
here.
our power.
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick together?
This thing? Door's locked.
That's coming from within. Is there no way through?
There's a way. So, MTs, they've got those code prints. Just like I do.
Do they? Never looked.
Yeah. So, as it turns out, I'm one of them. Not exactly something I could tell people growing up in Lucis. Still, you guys are like the only friends I've ever known. I just hope that things can stay the way they were.
Whatever. Who cares where you were born?
I don't see you turning against us. Not now or ever.
Not now
Thanks,
or
guys.
ever.
Still, I can't change where I came from. What I am.
Since when does where you come from matter to you? You never once treated me as a prince.
It's got you there.
Never so much as a highness.
We're done here. Come on, crowned citizen.
You're one of us, right?
Silly prompto.
Unless you'd rather not be.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Any other candy? No.
So, did it work?
With the device down and out, Nox's power should be up and running.
Go on, try it.
All right. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Oh!
We're back, baby.
Good game.
What a relief. Let's roll.
With all his powers restored, Noctis once again could travel to the past by calling Umbra at the dormitorios. Okay, well.
getting a feel for things, Ignis?
Feeling my way around.
I see you decided to rock the ring.
Had to. No weapons, no friends, no choice, really. You know, somebody here's gotta fight to rescue the crystal. Not to mention rescue all of your asses.
Spoken like a true king. About time.
The ring represents a great burden, but you don't bear it alone.
You can say that again. Especially now that y'all have your weapons back.
Especially now that you have your weapons back.
Where's that elevator?
Let us make haste. Now then, the crystal.
I'm guessing the way is locked.
Well, I guess it's a good thing somebody has keys to the whole fortress.
You're no better than a burglar.
Aren't I? Can you see again?
Afraid not. That doesn't mean I can't fight.
Well, just don't overdo it, okay?
Dang.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both made it to safety.
Who and who?
Our train drivers.
And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
Biggs and Wedge.
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick together?
Nope.
So, where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside. Though park ain't the right word.
She's broken down, alas.
Took one for us. Saved our lives.
Where'd you guys park the regalia? In a graveyard. I guess we could element a little bit. Quintcast. Nah. I can make it so much stronger if I get more AP, so. Not that we didn't even we used magic once in this game. Magic is just so useless in this game.
It's mine! Truly be the Emperor.
Does seem kinda keen on the ring.
So we fight him?
Nothing the four of us can handle.
That's right. Foras right here, who we have fought many times, is actually the Emperor.
the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
All right, things are looking up.
Let's see what we came for.
All right, things are looking up. Well, not for that guy, I guess. Bah!
One hell of a hangar.
Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's through here.
And out of the loading bay.
Your Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
Kill me. End it.
It's Ravis.
Is that Ravis?
Or what's left of him.
Damn it.
On Iggy.
I'll keep both on him.
That'll do.
I'd like to point out that the level recommendation for here is 40. We are level 100. We're a little bit prepared for this, I think.
Watch yourself.
Pronto.
I never miss.
Ardyn.
I'm fine. Pay me no mind. Just get the help, all right?
My apologies. A sorry end for the High Commander. For anyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
Ugh. It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men?
Look alive! Company! We're getting nowhere!
And they just keep coming.
Knocked! Must go on alone.
What?
If you can obtain the crystal's power, we may yet be able to turn the tide. Elsewise, we are all like to perish here. Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
But what about you? Manage somehow. Just get moving.
You could still get to the crystal if you went to stay alive.
like there's really no reason to stay here. You get no experience. And you're forced to go anyway.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
And now you have to run.
You better think fast. I don't envy you your decision.
So, this is the crystal?
Betraying your friends for the greater good. The mark of a monarch. Step forth, your majesty.
Here goes!
If you wish to obtain the crystal's power, you must be prepared to lose all else.
Gate closed.
Don't die on me.
Don't die on me.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive? Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear.
This is it.
How far's this go? The crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
Your journey is over, Noct.
Would you like a crystal like this in your room? It just exudes stars.
Please. Help me stop the demons.
Why?
Unharmed by the light, chosen king. Allow me to regale you with a tale. In an age long past, an incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. In Lucis lived a savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons. Countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one not yet chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not the name given to me at birth. Ardyn Lucis Kylum is my proper name. You'll never guess whose name this Lunia was. No, killing you is not what will bring me satisfaction. Playing the crystal's power, arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and the king are no more. I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends company till you are.
I love how he's just doing theatrics at this point. He's like, oh no, I got hurt. Psych.
Gather strength, O chosen.
Not creepy or anything.
The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal. So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut.
Bahamut. What is this place?
The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling. They stand against the darkness and abide in hope. Sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour. A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world. A man cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend. His mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness.
The accursed's madness.
It is the sole means to ending the immortal accursed. A power greater than even that of the Six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life his own. The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection, let the light of providence shine within.
tax is full. Go forth to the kingdom, where the usurper awaits.
Go forth!
Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
The mark of the Draconian. Ironic that we're placed at Angel God. Which I think we find out later on at some point, but this is where Ardyn was locked up for centuries. Until the Empire released him.
Umbra. Be waiting. In Hammerhead.
In Hammerhead. The Chosen King's calling. Noctis leaves his prison to find himself on Angel God. His father's ship is moored at shore, none the worse for wear. Now carries him back to Golden Key. Back to his kingdom. 10 years later.
How long was I out? Where'd everybody go?
Okay. Now we're gonna see Gladio and Ignis's path. And then we'll come back to the World of Ruin. Well, shit, we might beat the story today. Depending. Whoops. It's supposed to be available right here. Well, that is why I have this save, though. Motherfucker. Never mind then. Well, we're not gonna see it. Well, oh well. It's not much, it's just Gladio and Ignis getting taunted and winding their way to save Noctis. It's very short, very easy. We did it last time, so go check out the previous stream. Like 4 years ago.
Demons everywhere. What the hell happened?
guys! Hi!
Hope everyone's okay.
Alright, now we gotta just, you know, run to Hammerhead. No biggie, it's only a couple of miles, right?
Ready for this?
Bum. Bum bum. Alright, 2 miles to go. Let's go, Nocto.
What is it, boy? Something's coming. Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Look how big he is.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
All the cactars we gave
Sure
him
look different, though.
You think so?
are right here.
Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Isn't that
Where are they
adorable?
anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead. For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call.
So if we didn't do his little quest to give him his little cactar statues,
Speaking of which,
we wouldn't have
the
him.
guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there.
Of course, Umbra is.
You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
Part of the Comrades mission,
Sid.
or DLC.
He's still alive and kicking.
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before.
And it explains like what
He
happened.
hasn't
It
really been himself lately.
kind of covers the
At
last
least
10 years.
Not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way, so the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the demons prowling around, more folk are getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
We've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you. Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Please don't hesitate to ask.
Hey.
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Noct! It's you! It's really you!
I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
Tail still as pointy as ever, of course. but final battle will commence once you leave. Yes, yes, I know. So if I remember correctly, we don't have the outfit. Yeah, we don't have it right now. Darn it. There's a specific outfit we need to put on first in order for the tails to not be so stiff. I thought we'd have it at this point, but I guess we don't.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. We've even got some former Imperials fighting for us. The toughest of them said she used to lead a band of mercenaries.
Aranea?
So you do know her. Well, I'm not surprised. The Marshal said she was feared far and wide back in the day. But now she's revered among the Lucian masses. Same with her men, Biggs and Wedge. Each of them leads their own small army.
That's great.
I'm more than happy to tell you Oh, right. About the Empire.
About the Empire.
Gladio brought back word that both the Emperor and High Commander were dead. With those two gone, Niflheim pretty much fell apart.
Yeah, figured.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything. The Chancellor's still around, though. In Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. Their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself. But we did discover something pretty weird.
Huh?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Ardyn's. Apparently he was hailed as a savior, healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say. By all accounts, he was just as human as you and me. I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. On the bright side, we've come a little closer to understanding the demons.
And?
You see, I'd always thought they were animals, only more hideous and savage. But it turns out they're just ordinary people. Unlucky folk infected by something or other that transformed them into monsters. There's no known cure as of yet. So death is the only mercy.
Exactly. Everything we have hunted.
We've got a lot of survivors pouring in from Accordo, too. What with all the demon attacks there as of late?
They're all people.
Not like it's much better here. Lestalem's practically overflowing with refugees from Insomnia. The Empire's recovery assistance fell by the wayside, and demons overran the city. Thankfully, Iris and the Marshal managed to evacuate the civilians. Now there's no one left, except the demons. I spent my childhood in the Crown City. It's sad knowing it's gone, you know?
Not for long.
Not for long.
I became the king to reclaim our home, and now I'm back, as promised.
All these years and you remembered.
You bet.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. Your Majesty, do you remember my grandfather?
Yeah.
There's something I wasn't able to tell you back then. Grandpa died because of me. It was my fault. An Imperial officer approached me in town, asked if I was from the Crown City, and that was just the beginning. What brings you here, young man? You didn't come here by yourself,
Thank you
did you? Oh,
for
your
the follow-up.
grandfather's a butler at a manor. How very grand. Oh, he rubs shoulders with the royal family. You must be ever so proud. I answered him without thinking. A little after that, the man showed up at our hotel.
Talcott.
Think what you will of me, but please know that Grandpa didn't give you away.
Listen.
Yeah?
You're not a kid anymore. You should know by now what happened that day wasn't your fault. None of it. You know, it's hard to ask someone about their pain, but it's just as hard to share your own with someone else. I appreciate you opening up to me. And I swear, I'll make things right. But believe me when I say, nobody blames you. Not me, not your grandpa. Trust me, you have the King's word.
The King's word.
I suppose you're right. Your Majesty. Thank you. Safe travels, Your Majesty.
Welcome.
Cashier, that looks more like Dave.
Come again.
What, no Cindy? Return to Insomnia.
Well, fellas, we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
Finally get to rock these threads.
Wear them with pride.
Yeah. Just hope they still fit.
Now they put it on. Yeah, let's just greatly increase our attack even more than it already is. Sounds good to me. Good job, Ignis. Everyone's level 6 minimum for their special skills.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, at long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
Are you with me?
Of course.
You bet.
Until the very end.
You bet.
It's time to finish this. Once and for all.
Kingly raiment. I could wear that, or I could put on my moon and stars and super max out my stuff. No, it was King's Glaive, and then go into the Makote. Nope. Still doesn't work. Oh well, who cares?
This is it. Give it your all, guys.
Yeah.
You got it!
With pleasure. Simmer down now.
Simmer
Fought
down.
together like this in ages.
Really takes you back, doesn't it?
We may have struggled before, but now nothing can stand in our way.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the game
Surprised we
today.
haven't seen any glaives around here.
Why would we?
Because they're doing reconnaissance, dealing with the demons as they go.
Their base is up ahead. Come on.
So they're talking about the King's Glaive right there. They're like, we haven't seen any glaives around. And the King's Glaive is exactly what the Comrades multiplayer DLC is. And what their mission was, and yada yada yada. Which we will, of course, do after. At some point. Nagarani, like macaroni. I said I wasn't sure what we were going to do yet because I didn't know what it was. But then I looked it up and I saw it is an actual DLC. I thought I mentioned this earlier, but maybe I thought about mentioning it and forgot.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
They're frogs!
Ignis.
Nailed it, Ignis.
Easy. There is a mod that allows you to fully explore the Crown City. I didn't get it because I didn't think it'd really be
Guess we've still got
worthwhile in terms of, like, additions.
a little fight left in us.
You say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, we haven't even reached our prime.
Guess you're right.
So essentially, we've got 4 things left to do in the game. After we beat it. Post game and 3 DLCs.
Time to say goodbye.
This isn't your day.
Oh, damn it. Didn't realize we were. Well, whatever.
Sense what's around me.
Oh, well. Not that we need items or anything, but, you know, whatever. Shinies.
shit.
Looks fresh.
Then we should hurry. There may be survivors nearby.
I sense trouble.
Sid's right. Nice, Iggy.
No time for competition.
Yeah, we got work to do.
These monsters. Look what they've done to our home.
Once we take it back, we'll build it better than ever. Pronto.
Take this!
Nice one, Pronto.
It's nothing.
Don't worry, I got this. Glad that's over.
Indeed.
No time to waste.
But of course, Your Highness.
Iron shavings. We'll just have to decide the order we want to do things in for all that extra stuff.
Marshal! You gone senile or something?
Kid? There's so many of them.
Tell me about it.
Move it or lose it.
Hang in a little longer then.
Don't worry, I got this.
Floating death.
Thanks. You set a pretty good example. Pronto.
Far less trouble than anticipated.
Let's make this You alright? More or less.
More or less.
Follow me.
Glad you made it back, Highness.
Glad to be back.
I've got something to show you. Follow me.
So, what brought you back to Insomnia?
We wanted to do what we could to make sure everything was in order. For the day the king returned to reclaim his rightful seat on the throne.
I don't recall Core being here, though.
We're stationed just up ahead. It's just about the only place we have left.
In fact, I don't remember the Kingsglaive base camp either.
Come on.
I think this was added in the Royal Edition, specifically because the DLC. 4 of these Kingsglaive are the characters you can play in the DLC.
Good news, everyone! Your king has returned!
Highness! I knew you'd come back!
Your Highness, for many moons, we have eagerly awaited the coming of this day.
Brothers and sisters, brave warriors of Lucis. You've done well these 10 years. And I thank you. You've done so much. All for my sake. Even as the darkness overcame our world, we kept the light alive in our hearts. We've all lost friends and loved ones along the way, But the one thing we never lost was hope. Brothers and sisters, I ask you to stand by me and fight at my side for the light and for the future of our world.
All hail the King of Light!
The Glaive's finally got its king.
They're all so happy to have him back.
Yes, but none are happier than us.
Yeah. Looking at the looking at the walkthrough, it's the walkthrough for not even this. So, quests. Of course there are quests.
My liege, I have a request from Ms. Aram.
You mean Cindy?
Yes. She was hoping you would help her unearth some special machine parts from the city ruins. We've already deployed one of our glaives to the designated area. They're not much for conversation, but rest assured, when it comes to combat, they're more than capable.
A glaive out of time.
I've marked the location on your map. All that's left is to rendezvous with the glaive and begin the operation.
Got it. I'll see what I can do.
Definitely something we're gonna do.
Here, take this.
A key?
Good eye. That'll let you open all the gates around here.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't expect this. This is awesome. Gives us a lot more to do here. Opens it up.
So, what's next for you, Marshal?
Lots of Imperial stragglers left. Thought I'd clean them up.
Need a hand?
Looking to earn yourself a favor?
It is.
If so, you're more than welcome. Just tell Yosef when you're ready.
Just tell Yosef. Except for I actually have to use the restroom real fast, so I'm just gonna leave this as is, and I will be right back. Okay. I'm back.
Thanks for opening up a camp. I appreciate it.
Didn't want to leave anything unsaid. Whatever you do, you will have my unwavering support.
I know. You get a few more scars while I was gone?
Wouldn't be much of a shield if I didn't take a few hits.
Think you can take a couple more?
It's my job. I'll take as many as you need me to.
So, how'd things work out with you-know-who?
Oh, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Look at you. Just remember, hold tight to the ones you love. And don't let go. Lose your grip and you'll lose them for good.
Don't let go.
I heard you're heading the Crown's Guard. Your dad will be proud of you.
His are pretty big shoes to fill. But I swore a vow to do whatever it takes to protect you and the future of our world.
I'll be sure to hold you to it, Captain.
Captain.
I heard you're heading the Crown's Guard. Your dad will be proud.
His are...
I'll be sure. Once the night is over, we'll break down the walls and usher in the dawn of a new world.
Yeah. Just like we promised.
Just like we promised.
Once we'll break down the...
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure you were done. Ignis, do you have anything else to say?
Sacrificed so much just to make it this far. Lost so much along the way.
The pains of the past pave a path to the future. Our sacrifices won't be in vain.
Yeah.
Mr. Argentum, I've heard you're quite the savvy cameraman. Could you help me with something?
With what?
Well, a group of us were trying to take some pictures of the Crown City as part of our reconnaissance work. Unfortunately, the demons were too much for us to handle, so I was hoping you might be able to go out and snap some shots in our stead. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Leave it to me.
Not at all. This is cool.
Hey, about those photos. Would it be okay if I helped? I want to see the state of the city for myself.
Sure thing. The more the merrier.
I never thought I'd find myself asking you for help.
No problem.
Can't wait.
Which one's Joseph?
A lot of Glaives died at the signing ceremony, but one of them survived and escorted Lady Lunafreya to safety. To this day, his story lives on as an inspiration to us all.
I've dealt with my fair share of demons while out on reconnaissance duty, but the ones around here are some of the toughest I've faced. Your Majesty would do well to take care.
My humblest apologies, but this area is on lockdown at the moment. I would open it for you, but I seem to have misplaced the key. No, I had it with me back at the station.
I know I had it with me. Oh, could he be upstairs directly?
You
Or
can
you
buy
just
just about anything you need from that vending machine over there. If you're lucky enough to have any gil, that is.
Why wouldn't I?
A lot happened while you were gone. For one, the people of Lucis gave up on traditional currency. Instead, they started to trade things like meteor shards. Stuff with more practical value.
Stuff with practical value. I mean, it makes sense.
I crossed the continent as a hunter in my former life, but I was reborn as a member of the Marshal's Kingsglaive. If ever I can be of service to you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Name's Joseph. Pleasure. Our objective is the annihilation of all remnants of the Imperial forces. Several of the Empire's bases located around the city remain operational. The Marshal is scouting these locations as we speak. You can begin the operation once you rendezvous with him on site.
Roger.
Well, best of luck, boys.
Best of luck, boys. Not that I think that we're gonna find anything better. Nope. Didn't think so.
Hello?
Knocked?
Iris.
I didn't believe Gladdy when he told me you were back.
How have you been?
I've been okay. Actually, there's something I wanted to talk with you about.
What?
It can wait. I'd rather talk about it in person. So, just make sure you come back in one piece, okay?
Yeah, thanks for taking care of everyone while I was gone. And if anything happens, I'll be counting on you.
I'm sure nothing will happen. See you soon.
Yeah, unfortunately...
Yeah. See you soon.
Noct knows what happens. I hope they don't change the ending. Doesn't sound like they did. So from the sounds of it, we can find ourselves a special key access to somewhere else. But, you know, we have to actually find the key. I mean, I'm gonna take a look, but I'm not gonna, like, devote a huge amount of time to it.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Demons on the prowl.
Alas, on it.
Time to say goodbye.
Once this is all over,
one thing at a time.
Fair enough.
Fashionably late, I see.
Ardyn.
Insomnia, the crowned city of my kingdom. I bid you a warm welcome.
What the hell's he doing?
I've prepared something special for you, Noctis.
What?
Yes, it's the same war your father gave his life to sustain. I thought it might serve as a lovely little reminder of your daddy, dearest. Do you like it?
You're sick.
How could you say that to your own flesh and blood? I'll try to find it in my heart to forgive you by the time you reach the Citadel. My little pet will greet you at the gates.
My little pet.
Too bad this place has gone to ruin. There's so much history here.
One could argue history was made anew when the old fought off the Empire's demons.
Prompto.
Get.
You know, you don't seem as jumpy as before.
Huh. Maybe I'm just better at hiding it?
Maybe.
We gonna get Garuda again? Shiva? Garuda. Ramu? Garuda. Garuda? Garuda. Nice. Oh, no. First Imperial base I want to destroy is over here.
I never miss! Nonetheless,
About time. Well, I'm ready when you are.
Begin
well,
the
then,
operation.
Let's move out, boys.
I mean, I could do this without core, but, you know.
Good. We've made it in undetected. You're coming with me, Your Majesty. We'll take them down without being seen.
Okay, but what if we are?
Then we give them everything we've got. One step closer to completing the mission. No sense in shadow.
Marshal!
So much fire!
Marshal!
Simple and clean.
Mission complete.
For now, I'm going to scout our next destination. See you there.
Alright. Okay. We got one over here. Got one over there. That one's over there. So I guess we'll head for... Let's go for the thing behind us. Because I don't think there's anything else over in this direction. Hold on. Just to make sure. That's over in that direction too. Gonna have to find some way to get around that without going to it. Alright. So it looks like this is a giant dead area. Thank God they gave us this extra stuff to do, which means we can finish it. I mean, I guess we could technically go and finish it right this second, but... Alright, then I guess we're gonna head this way.
We got a good thing going.
Perfect synergy. Let's show them the power of teamwork. You got this. Hit it! Here goes!
Justice.
Pronto. Get it!
Time to say goodbye.
Take this! I'm impressed.
It's nothing.
Safety first, everybody! Lose it!
Onward.
Right.
Onward!
little cut off. Got a 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 little cut off.
Noct, you're doing amazing.
I wonder what the kings and queens of yore were like.
As different as you and me. They each had their own unique strengths, but what they shared was a common love of country.
One shared by your father. He gave his life for his people. And you.
And so long as he and the other rulers are looking after me, Ardyn won't stand a chance.
This mission's going to be tough, so I asked the Glaive to lend us a hand. Once they've completed their task, that'll be your cue to get to work.
Got it.
Are you ready?
Of course.
Then we better get moving. First, the Glaives will temporarily take the security system offline. That's when you boys step in and wipe out the enemy.
But what happens if we run out of time?
Good question. The system goes back online and the mission ends in failure.
So, the quicker we do this, the better.
You got it. Let's pick up the pace. Stay cautious. Let's move. Quit standing around. It's not over yet. On to the next one. Quit standing around. It's not over yet. No sense taking the shadow anymore.
Marshal! Time to say goodbye.
Bye-bye!
We're done here. Marshal!
Go.
Don't worry, I got this.
Simple.
One more down.
And one more to go.
We'll bust that base in no time.
In no time. Alright, this last one is over here. Okay, Glaive at a time is significantly further down there. We'll get to that one later. So I want to head towards here. Hoping for him to mantle that, but whatever. He can mantle this though.
Never miss! I'm in.
Keep it up!
Space is over there. We'll get to that soon. Ish.
I'm sensing a powerful aura. Peacemaker.
We're done here.
You son of a bitch, you move too much. It doesn't affect it, son of a bitch.
Looks good enough to me. Hard to believe everything got destroyed so soon after we left town. That ceremony must have been a real mess.
Lady Lunafreya was lucky to have escaped the chaos with her life.
My dad sent her on a mission that day. All for my sake. I can't let their sacrifices go to waste.
I need a key to unlock that gate. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the problem is I can't get over there unless I get the key to that, and I don't know how to get the key to that. The Omega weapon?
What kind of interdimensional nonsense is this?
Bad interdimensional nonsense, I'd say.
Man forges a weapon to fell the gods. Omega. The weapon knows nothing of compassion, only destruction.
Legends tell of such a device created in antiquity, but I always assumed those were mere myths.
Its might knows no equal. The wise dare not cross its path lest they meet their end.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Yeah. What's level is it? Only 119? Oh, we got this. No problem.
Everyone ready?
Don't worry, I got this. It's about to attack! Get out!
I dealt 1 damage to it. And it's healing? Destroy the antenna. I think that'll allow its defenses to go down. I think. Nope. 0, 0, 0, 0. Across the board.
Move it or lose it!
I don't know if this will work or not.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Okay, it does. Look at that. Our invincible suit doesn't actually work against him. I kind of suspected that would be the case.
Time to get even.
Hang in there.
Look at that. They're like, no cheating for you.
Gladio.
Alright. We are definitely going to come back and deal with that later. But right now is not the time. That is end game. I want to be max level for that.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Which
Ready to
we're
go?
not.
Good.
Not yet.
The Empire's using this facility to store their arsenal.
Sounds like an important tactical target.
What's our plan?
We charge in through the front gates. Pretty cut and dry.
Just the way I like it.
All together, men. This way, come on.
We're done here.
Well, that takes care of the bases.
So do you think the Glaive will be able to handle things from here?
With the head start you've given them, they'll be fine.
And once they're done, Insomnia will be ours once more.
I was hoping for something to help me with figuring out how to get into this area. But I guess it's one of those things we'll have to figure out later. And by we, I mean I. I will figure it out later. Two more. Then he's done. Nice.
You've got this.
Darn. I killed it too easily. Too well. I did my job too well.
Let's take it down to the underground.
Let's clean him up quick. Don't worry, I got this.
It's worn down, but still the same.
Just like I remember.
Always came in handy. Used to be filled with people. Let's see that it is again.
Nonetheless, for wear.
Okay, that leaves magic, recovery, and exploration.
Huh. According to the map, this should be the spot.
Then let's hurry up and get to work.
Bum, bum, bum. Let's take this photo first, and then we will.
Not bad.
What kind of guy do you suppose the Founder King was?
A rather special one, I assume. He's the first of his line to be selected as the Crystal's sworn protector.
Just think. It could have been Ardyn to top that throne.
He and I may be born of the same blood. But I don't care. That won't stop me from bringing him to justice.
So you must be the glaive she was talking about.
I feel like I know you somehow.
I also vaguely recall making their acquaintance.
Were they this talkative last time we met, too?
I'm not sure, but there's no point dwelling on the past. Right now, we're on a mission.
Collect batteries? Ugh.
This it? I think we found all there is to find.
Yo, Jimbo! Just don't go in there. I hate fetch quests, search quests, shit like this. Because one, I'm bad at them, and two, I hate them. Whatever, we're just gonna move to the next one, next spot. Literally can't find any. I give. I yield. I was wondering what we were listening to. Simple.
Found one.
Oh, we got Shiva. No, never mind. I thought it was Shiva for whatever reason. I'm just silly, I guess. Should have realized it's always Garuda. I think it's because the buildings kept messing with it that I was just like, oh, I can't see what's going on.
Got quite a collection here.
Dang it. Just as I suspected. There's only exactly enough in all the spaces combined. So I have to find it. Which I'm having trouble doing. Oh, maybe a fresh look down will help. But that's the weird thing, like, even if, you know, you just have to get close enough and the game will ping it for you. And it's not pinging it for me. But I swear I've walked everywhere up here, and when I go jump down there, it's just like, no, it's above you, sir. Just like, fuck off. And I'll do another walk up here, and then I'll do a walk down there again. Fuck me, dude. It is down here. I was down here and it wasn't showing. Oh well.
Got it.
Well, that should be all of them.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what Cindy's planning to do with them.
I've no doubt it'll be something special.
We'll find out soon enough.
The glaive left. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just Google this because I don't know. It is Crown City without a king. Oh, that's very helpful. That tells me where it is. It is right here. Okay. So head towards the marker we've already got. Yeah, I was never gonna find this key myself. Yeah, I think Omega will be the very last thing we attempt in this game. Which is, of course, fine by me. It's right there. We go through those gates right there to head towards end game. Which will be, I mean, first thing Sunday. Tomorrow. I would love to do it now, but there's so many cutscenes, so much fighting, like, it's totally worth it to, like, just devote a good chunk of, like, an hour or so for it. Post-game, talk about post-game, you know, the usual things you do.
It's time.
Alright, Prompto, I need you to do one more. Ah, I killed it. I was too good. Oh well.
What's a minute after 10 years?
Never miss.
I'm impressed.
It's nothing.
I missed. I mean, it makes sense.
Keep it up.
Okay. What's plus? Pronto. Okay. Almost there. Pronto. Okay. No. Pronto. Okay. Oh, smooth moves, Noct.
Now we're gonna verve off to the left here. Towards this bed.
You've got this.
Well, here we are.
Move it or lose it!
Glad that's over.
Indeed.
No time to...
Could catch some Z's here.
Certainly. It's a spot worth taking note of.
Where does this go? Oh, that's convenient. Okay, we're gonna go finish the last thing and then we'll come back here.
Let's move.
Yeah.
I could actually use these guys to super easily farm up AP. Because each time I kill them with one of those, it's one free AP. Granted, I need hundreds of AP.
Indeed.
Yeah, see, there's Omega still. Which, whew. I will figure out how to beat you, Omega. The Omega weapon is considered in almost every single Final Fantasy as the hardest thing to fight and beat. And it generally is. And in this case, he takes incredibly reduced damage and is a butthole. In Final Fantasy 1, it was actually a rare random encounter. Like, so rare to the fact that you could play multiple playthroughs of the game, and you might never realize he was an enemy you can encounter in a specific area. Ridiculous. But that was the first Final Fantasy, of course. Or something like that.
Time to say goodbye.
Okay.
Propto's our hype command.
Appreciate you guys.
Ugh. I almost forgot about that awful name.
Talk about a throwback.
Onward.
Right. With me, everyone.
I've got this.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I bet you'll be happy with that.
Wow. I remember all those times we came here together.
Yeah, and all the memories we made.
Too many to count. Oh, man. You remember that one time you got hit on by that random girl?
You mean the time that you totally ditched me? Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm sorry, dude. Man, the look on your face was priceless. I'll never forget it.
Let's go.
Oh, it's just one of these rest spots. Can I just... Nope. Gotta walk.
Okay! Move it on!
Don't worry, I got this.
Damn, not even a shortcut? Ah, you're so lame, game.
Bring it on.
I hate the fact that your stamina is also tied with your magic throwing.
See ya! Yes, away!
Back to it.
Right.
Ding!
Thank you for your help. The Glaive was elated to have been granted the honor of serving under the King of Light. They said teaming up reminded them of all those years spent fighting alongside their comrades.
Tell them the honor was all mine. I'm glad I was able to share the field with one of my father's glaives.
Howdy. Heard y'all was back in town.
Better late than never. How have you been?
Good. Even better now, knowing you're safe and sound.
Yeah. Hope I didn't make you worry too much.
Only a little. I reckon my suffering ain't even half as bad as what you've been through.
Anyway, we got the goods.
Much obliged. You see, I'm trying to put together a machine that'll allow us to produce a lot of light without using a lot of energy.
Hard at work as always.
Just pitching in and doing my part.
And you can count on me to pitch in and do my part as well.
Well, whatever you end up doing, make sure you don't keep a girl waiting this time, you hear?
I'll see what I can do. Anyway, thanks again. And send Sid my regards.
I would join you boys. The rest is up.
Don't worry.
I would join you boys.
Here you go.
These are great. They should give us a good enough lay of the land to plan our next mission. Thanks.
Our pleasure. It was a worthwhile endeavor for us as well.
A nice trip down memory lane.
And a reminder of the long road ahead.
I guess we better start walking.
All the cameras.
Thanks again for your help.
Yeah.
You can buy just about anything you...
Yeah. Let me up!
Thanks to you boys, we're that much closer to making Insomnia Imperial free for good. You can leave the stragglers to us. We'll take back our home.
We'll take back our home. Bunch of new talismans and stuff I've never seen before. Yeah, I'll give that to you. Yeah, I'll give that to you. No, I'll keep that one on. Yeah, I'll give that one to you. That one on you. Yeah, we don't need to leave the Key of Prosperity on anymore. We'll probably put Armiger Accelerator on when we go and fight at the end. I'll put that on for the moment and then go back to looking at these. Like, look at that. Look at what our normal, like, attack would be. At level 100, with all of our stat shit maxed out. 585. But nah, with our moon and stars, it's 1755, and we still slightly struggle on enemies. Just imagine. Just imagine. Of course. You do love your shirts, after all. 1770, I'll take it. Alright then. Flame Breath Cannon. A new weapon, too? For Prompto. Huh. Not better than what we've got, but, you know, whatever. You do love your, pretty shirts. I probably left out some keywords when I was speaking, like I usually do, but, you know, whatever. It's okay. Anyway, this... Oh, I can't save in here. I have to go into here. Ugh. Sure. Why can't I save? Game! Why do you do this bullshit-talking mushrooms? I have a solution. If this doesn't work, I have a solution, so whatever. But this is where we're going to leave it off for today, and tomorrow, the plan is beat the main game, then do episode, Prompto, episode Ardyn. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, fine. We're gonna call Umbra, go back in the past. Because we can. Pass Lucis, please. Yeah. Beat the game, episode Prompto, episode Ardyn. And if we have the extra time, and we're not gonna start, the other DLC, then we'll start doing the post-game stuff in the main game. At which point, then next week, there is no streams because it's the holidays. And then the week after that, we'll be finishing up on Saturday, Sunday, 15, so that the next week after that, we'll start 7. Remake again. Woo! It's a lot to remember. Will I retain it all? Nah. But that's okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.